Welcome to day number 14 of your Fit Life 40 plan. This is a 14-day plan to build a stronger, fitter you in your 40s and beyond. You've made it to day 14, so if this is your first workout with me, welcome. There are 13 other ones to do, but if you've stayed with me for the 14 workouts, then really well done, and thank you so much for joining me. Today, our last session, we're going to be working on shoulders, chest and back. I've got 2 sets of dumbbells with me today and my mat. We're up on our feet for the first half of the session, and the second half we're down onto the mat. Please do make any adaptations and alterations that you need to make. And if you're ready for the last time, let's get going. Okay, so I've got my heavier set of dumbbells here with me. I'm going to sit into a bent over position. So I've hinged at the hips, knees are bent. I'm going to bring the weights to the side of my body and we're going to row up and come back down. So row up and down. Now you might find this a little easier having a staggered stance. Whatever's easy for you. Nice straight back and chin is up away from the chest, but we're not extending the head. So not looking all the way up to the horizon. Looking down just above your toes. That's where I'm looking. Good job. So again, if you're in that staggered stance position, you find that a little more achievable, that's absolutely fine. Just switch legs for the second round that we do. And rest, really well done. 15 seconds rest, 45 second sets these today. We're going to go back and do that one more time. Not a lot of rest today. We're just going to get this session done. Ready? Hinge. Nice straight back. Rowing up. Coming back down. So you can go at your own pace, but try and keep it quite slow. Good. Push the heels into the floor. No movement through the chest and back, all into the arms, squeezing up into the shoulder blades. Well done. Just from the other side then. Nice straight back, pushing into the glutes as well. Squeeze. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Take a rest. Really good. Okay, I'm going to stick with my heavier weights. You can go lighter if you want to, it's up to you. We're going to do an overhead press. So the starting position is here, elbows at 90 degrees, we're just going to push up and come back down. So join in when you're ready. Tummy's nice and tight. Just bringing them to that 90-degree bend here and pushing up again. Now, if you need to come down and just take a little rest, then please feel free to do that. We don't want any tension going into the neck. So we don't want you to be jutting the chin forwards. Okay, so keep your ears in line with shoulders. Nice and relaxed through the jaw. It's often the secret to not putting too much tension into the neck. Keep the jaw relaxed. You can smile, that'll help. Good. Well done. Take your rest. Okay, just 15 seconds. So not enough time to fully recover, but just enough time to set those weights down, give the arms a little shake out, and we're going to go again. So pushing up, coming back down, tight into the tummy. Let's do it. Let's go. Good. Pushing up and together. Nice and controlled. You can do this from a seated position if you want to. If you're wanting to go from a seated position, just sitting up nice and strong, pushing up, back down, up, back down. So if you're finding that easier, if you've got problems with the legs or the knees and you want to just do a seated position, you can do that. You can do it from a kneeling position, get a little bit more work into the core that way. We're nearly done here, keep going. Well done. We're going to be switching to the light weights. Take a rest for our next exercise. Okay, so next exercise, again, the bent over position. So just dropping down, nice straight back, arms down in front, a little bend in the elbows. And with me now, coming out to the side, coming back down. Out to the side, coming back down. Bent over position. If you can get really bent over, So your back is almost parallel with the floor. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. That is great. But if you're up here, that is totally fine as well, okay? So you just work within the range of whatever you have, whatever feels good. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, little bend in the elbows. Good. Breathing all the time. No holding breath. Exhale on effort. Take your rest. A little bit over on work that time. 1 rep too many. But we're going to stick with it. We're going to go to the next one. 2, 1. Let's do it. So bent over. Bring them back. There you go. You got your extra little rest there. Come back in. Good job. This session is a short one, just 14 minutes, but it's intense. Okay, we're looking at really reducing that rest, increasing the amount that we do in the time that we have together to make it an efficient workout. Keep going, keep that back nice and straight, bottom pushed out. Well done. 2, 1, take your rest. Okay, next exercise is a squat-based exercise. If you don't do squats, you don't want to do squats, you can do this from just a tiny little bend into the knee and push up. Otherwise, get your weights in front, elbows tucked in, palms are facing each other. We're going to squat down, push up, reset. Down, push, reset. So when you're squatting back, reset. You're sitting up, you're just pushing that bottom back, push, push. Push it through. If you're not squatting on this one, you can just push. Use those knees just to spring you up. Drive. Good. Drive. Well done. But of course, it's your level. It's your workout. That is the most important thing. It's not my workout. It's your workout. So do what's right for you and rest. Really well done. 1 more of those. And then we are down to the mat. This is the last standing exercise. Then 3 exercises down onto the mat. Okay, let's get ourselves ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Holding those weights tight into the tummy. Push. Down. Push. Using the energy in the legs to propel your arms up. Push. Good. Keep it going. Reset. Back down. Just taking that pause to make sure that you're not using momentum in resetting. Keep the movement pure. Keep the chin up. Push the heels into the floor. Push. Well done. 3, 2, 1. Take a rest. We're going to go down onto the floor. If you want to use a raised surface for this next one, I'm going to show you the variation. Otherwise, into a plank position, onto the mat, forearms, hands stay nice and flat to the mat, and come with me now as we just push up and forwards again. So plank into dolphin, and you can see the variation onto your raised surface. So into the shoulders, this one. Also really good into the upper back, into the abs as well, of course. Well done. So the arms, the feet, they stay exactly where they are. Push, hold, come back in. 3, 2, 1. Take a rest. Well done. 1 more of those. So 2 of everything today. It's a really simple formula to remember. And of course, if you have more time and you want to, let's go again. You can go for 3 rounds of everything. That's totally fine.
So each time making sure that the hips realign, you're pushing up. Good. Now if you can get your heels down onto the ground, then that is great. But as you can see, mine are not. I don't have a huge degree of flexibility in my calves. I think that's because I'm a long distance runner. 2, 1, and rest. So just do what is right for you. Cannot stress that enough. Next exercise is the chest press. So we're down onto the mat, knees up, feet onto the floor, arms out at a right angle, and then we're going to push up and together, come back down. Now you can have your feet off the floor if you like as well. Totally up to you. So this is feet off the floor, feet onto the floor. Good. Push together, coming back down. So elbows are straight onto the floor. Push. Well done. Find a fixed eye focal point onto the ceiling. Keep going. Almost there. And take your rest. One more of those. You can stay lying onto the floor. You can come up for a bit of air. Totally up to you. I've only got 15 seconds, so it's not really enough time. After this exercise, there's one more exercise, and we'll just be using the one dumbbell. So elbows nice and flat onto the floor, palms facing the knees, up we come, and lower. Pushing up and lower. Now if you have a raised surface that you can do this on, if you have a gym step or a bench, and you can do this and you can bring the elbows down further than your sort of neutral plane, so down below the box, and then you're obviously going to get a little bit more from this exercise. But most of us are just working from home. We're doing what we can. So this is going to be good. Anything's going to be good. Any additional movement is good. Okay, so we can always think of an even better if. But let's not take away from the fact that this is great. Well done. Last exercise coming up. You're going to hold the weight in the middle. And again, knees just bent, feet onto the floor. You're going to bring the weight up and behind the head, coming back up and behind the head. So come with me now. Good. Now if you drop it close to your head, I say drop with control, then you're going to be working the triceps a little more. If you're bringing away, you're going to get down further in to the back and chest, into the lower part of that chest. So it's up to you where you want to go with this one. Good. Keep it going. We're nearly there. Good. Well done. Keep it controlled and take a rest. One more lot to go then. And again, you can put your feet up if you want to. Totally up to you. Ready? Let's do it. And up. Weight nice and strong grip onto the weight, but not overly gripping, okay? So we want to make sure that that weight feels heavy into the arms. Good. That weight just wants to get to the ground. You are controlling it. You are setting the pace, setting the agenda. Really working into those arms, chest, the back, all as one. Good job. We're nearly done here. You've done so well, and take your rest. Really, really well done. Thank you so much for joining me for the 14 days. This has been Fit Life 40. If you enjoyed this, then please do head over onto my website, strengthandbloom.com, where you can find loads of fitness plans, which are all available for members of the website. So come over and say hi and leave a comment, leave a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye.